Inside Mississippi JUCO Football is brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. More information on 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments can be found at HeritageProperties.com. By the MACJC, the toughest league in America. C-Spire, Farm Bureau Insurance, Mississippi Sports Medicine, EnviroTurf Services, Bank Plus, Mississippi Blood Services, Yesco Custom Signs and Lighting, and Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum.
Welcome into Week 4 of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. I'm Aslan Hodges. We come to you from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, showcasing Mississippi junior and community colleges' athletic superiority, academic prowess, and strong economic impact to the state of Mississippi. Now, heading into game action last week, 4 Mississippi JUCOs were ranked. East Mississippi was ranked number 1. Mississippi Gulf Coast came in at number 4. Jones County JC ranked 6th, and Co-Lin ranked number 9. Now, this season, we're showing you highlights of all 7 games from across the toughest league in all of America. With that said, let's start with a rivalry game up in the Delta. Mississippi Delta taking on Coahoma. Mike Frazier's got our highlights.
Delta and Coahoma. There's Coahoma head coach Carl Morgan, who comes over from Mississippi Valley State to take over the Tiger program. And there's Jeff Tatum. You know, he won a national title back with Mississippi Delta in the early 90s and is the only football coach to win the Mississippi Bowl as a visitor. All right, let's get right to it. Here's Coahoma. Mickey Ridley gonna launch one, and look at the concentration by Marcel Williams. Makes the grab, and he'll take it in. 75 yards for the touchdown. 7-zip Coahoma. Little defense here. Mississippi Delta's Denarius Howard with the tip pick. Good concentration, good hands there, and that stymies a Coahoma drive. That interception leads to this 15-yard touchdown run. Here's Rashard Burney, turns the corner. Folks, we talked about what a powerful runner he is, and look at him bulldoze his way along the far side into the end zone. All right, second quarter now, big play here. Mickey Ridley rolling. Looks like he's going down. Stays on his feet. Looking downfield, launches. It's got Christian Williams. Williams with it. Now can he shake off the tackle? He does. He takes it 70 yards for the touchdown. Look at him laying there saying, guys, just let me lay here. All right, third quarter, Trojans cap off a 60-yard drive right here. Look at Donald Jackson. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Delta with the lead 21-19, and they wouldn't look back. Now I want to show you here, Quadre Butler gonna run it. Bam! Bounces off a tackler there. He's on his way into the end zone. 20-yard touchdown run. And Mississippi Delta Community College runs into victory lane, knocking off their rival Coahoma 41-19. Down to Pike County we go, home of the Southwest Bears. Co-Lin and Southwest, 2 long-standing rivals. In fact, they just sit about 40 minutes apart from one another. Co-Lin kicking off. And Raheem Battle will take this kickoff. Straight ahead now, angles left. Gets into an open field. A man behind him, can he catch him? Battle now down the far sideline. Are you kidding me? 95 yards, he's on his way to pay dirt. Battle and the Bears take the opening kickoff for the touchdown. Tyler Shell now getting to start at quarterback. Look at this. On the money, Shantez Smith with the catch. It's 14-0 Bears over number 9 Co-Lin. The Wolfpack very explosive offensively. Watch this nifty screen pass here. Fits one into Daquan Davis. He is gone. Davis gonna take this one 50 58 yards. And Cole Lynn on the board. They now trail 20-7. Ensuing drive, here's Shell. Takes the Bears on a 6-play, 65-yard drive, capped off by this 6-yard scoring run. 27-7. Bears over the Wolfpack. Wolfpack answer here. They can run it too. D-Lance Turner on this 8-yard scoot, and he is into the end zone. It's 27-14. Third quarter now. Watch this. Fitzwater to throw, launches downfield. There's Donald Gray. Takes this one, and he is gone. 73 yards, but it was all Southwest the rest of the way offensively. They just would not quit. Here's a rushing touchdown here to give them a 2-score lead second half. More offense. Chris Jones on the ground takes this one into the end zone. And Southwest opens a comfortable lead. Colin would answer here. Fitzwater with a nice little screen out to the far flat. Touchdown Wolfpack. But it would be too little too late. Unranked Southwest knocks off number 9 Colin in this one as they beat Hinds Community College 45-35. To Scuba we go, to the number 1 team in the land, East Mississippi, as they entertain Northeast. Chad Kelly rifles this one here. Cammy and Patrick with the cutback and the grab. Touchdown Lions. They lead it 7-0. Kelly here to DJ Law for the touchdown midway through the first quarter, and the home team leads it 14-0. Remember Alan Senimore? We talked about him last year at the Mississippi Bowl. Did it again here. Interception here, and he is going to take this one back. Little cutback, and the Lions folks can do it all. Offense, defense, and special teams. They lead it 21-0. Here's Kelly to Cameron Myers for the touchdown, and it's 28-0 East Mississippi first quarter. More air assault. Kelly, this time to DJ Law. Look at the concentration off the tip pass. Catches it for the score. And the Lions leading it comfortably after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter now, more defense. Demetrius Kane with the pick. And this is why they're number 1 in the land, folks. They can do it all. Off the tip, Kane going to take it into the end zone. And East Mississippi well in control in this one here. Want to show you this. Look at Kelly going to throw. Marcus Robinson leaps up, intercepts it, and watch this. The Ole Miss commit. Get off me. Now angles to the left side. Let me try to get through this way. Adds some speed. Now delivers a punishing blow of his own, and he's still going. The Ole Miss commit stops the drive there. A solid player for Northeast. Todd Mays on this touchdown run here. Boy, is this guy Mr. Versatile or what? Just eases his way in for 6. Northeast would get into the end zone here. Brent Thompson to an exciting player in the MACJC. Joe Horn Jr. with the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. But it would be too little as East Mississippi rolls to victory lane in this one. At Perkinston we go. There's Chad Huff, Bulldog head coach, as they take on Hinds. Both teams top 4 offenses in the league. And special teams will play a monster role in this one. It's raining out. This is trouble. Punt mishandled. Ball bounces its way toward the end zone. They fight, scratch, and claw for it. The ball goes out of bounds. It's ruled a safety. Gulf Coast with the early 2-0 lead. More special teams here. The ball will eventually come down, and Ron Williams picks up the loose change, and he'll race this one into the end zone. And Gulf Coast, though this one's brought out, Gulf Coast in great shape. Early on in this one, they did eventually cash in with a field goal. Hinds can run the ball. Summers can do it, so can Tommy McAlpin. Tough customer here as he races this one in for the score. More special teams. We talked about Ron Williams in week 1, week 2, week 3. Here he goes again, folks. Right up the alley, has a seam, and in another impressive kickoff return, Carnes Gant gonna grab and tackle him from behind. Touchdown saving tackle there. Jason Smith, the Auburn commit. Here he finds Tyrone Williams. Touchdown Bulldogs. Gulf Coast defense comes up with another safety here. And the Bulldogs opening up a comfortable lead in the second half here. Smith back to Tyrone Williams, 31 yards, and Gulf Coast back in the end zone. More special teams. Another punt block here. Damon Taylor recovers it, and Gulf Coast now comfortably in front and in control of this one. Here's Chris Robinson catching a touchdown pass. You see the versatile weapons that the Bulldogs have. Back on the ground they go. Robinson will take it right into the end zone from 5 yards out, and Mississippi Gulf Coast, number 4 in the country, knocks off Hinds Community College 40-23.
Plenty more highlights to come, but time now for our C Spire Community College feature. Hinds Community College serves approximately 32,000 students in academic, workforce, secondary, and adult programs each and every year. But there's plenty more offered on that campus out in Raymond, which is where we find our own Mike Frazier.
We're here today on the campus of Hinds Community College in Raymond. Hinds Community College enrolls students from over 75 counties in the state of Mississippi, and they have a broad selection of programs, such as their 14 nursing and allied health programs, as well as their career and technical programs. Let's take a tour and go inside the walls of Hinds Community College. And we're here on the campus of Hinds Community College in Raymond. Joining us now is Dr. Teresa Hamilton of Hinds Community College. And Hinds Community College is the 4th largest institution, and it's number 1 as far as enrollment across the MACJC. How did that come to fruition over the many years?
The first thing that comes to my mind is the quality of the instructional program. We really have a strong instructional staff. Our faculty are very passionate about their subject matter. They're also very passionate about learning. And like all community colleges, we have students who come to us with varied capabilities, or actually varied levels of readiness to do college work. And our faculty recognize that, and they help us, all of us, work on getting these students prepared for success so that when they go onto the job market or they go on to the university, they're ready. And this all started with a variety of skills and abilities when they get here, and that happens by magic through the faculty.
Hinds has an airport, as a matter of fact. If you could elaborate about the aviation field here for these students.
I'm glad to do that. An airport's pretty exciting, particularly on a community college campus, and we're proud to have that facility. When we're making the most of that, we have a program that we're working with TSA to train some of the screeners at the airport, and that's happening across the state. We're doing this by distance learning as well as at the local airport here in Jackson. And we have a commercial pilot's license where you can get your license to fly as an individual pilot. And then we also have a very exciting program, getting a lot of national attention, in unmanned aerial systems. Those are more commonly referred to as the drones. All kinds of applications for agriculture, safety, entertainment. It's really exciting, very popular program.
How has Hinds Community College been so effective and beneficial consistently to student and student athletes over the many years of its service here in Mississippi?
We'd like to think that we are of benefit to all students, but since you asked about athletes, I'd be happy to elaborate on that just a little bit. We do have a dedicated staff in the athletic department. Now, they really try to address the entire student, not just the student athlete, but also the athlete who is a student. And that means that they make sure that they go to class, they make sure that they have enough to eat, which has always been an issue. We can't fill up those guys, they just can't get enough food, so we make sure that they're taken care of. And we also make sure that they're good citizens of the college, as well as teaching them athletic skills. We also are very interested in what happens to them when they leave here. We want to have them prepared for that.
You know, from a football perspective, residence halls here on campus play an important role in not only recruiting the athletes, but providing a place for them to house. That unique, a lot of community colleges around the country do not have this.
You're right. I came from another state, and the area I came from did not have housing for athletes. And I think it's very positive. I'm not a coach, don't even play one on TV, but I know that living within a residence hall, you get to know your students, you get to live as a community, you support one another off the field as well as on the field. And we like to think that we teach students a little about life and getting along in those residence halls, all students as well as athletes.
Dr. Hamilton, thanks so much for your time.
My pleasure.
That is Dr. Teresa Hamilton of Hinds Community College.
Thanks, Mike. Hinds Community College was founded in 1917 and continues to serve over 32,000 students each and every academic year across their 6 different campuses in the state of Mississippi. Let's get back now to more highlights and Mike Frazier.
To Senatobia we go. Northwest going to get the scoring started here. Here's Jim Spites with a 27-yard field goal, 3-0 Rangers. ICC's DeAndre Belton at quarterback. Going to take it in here and look at the speed. 15-yard touchdown run, 7-3 ICC. ICC would get on the board again. Look at this look here. And Belton going to take it right up the right side, 5 yards out, 14-3 Indians. Northwest Karsten Miller right here. Justin Crawford on the slant, able to catch this one from 20 yards out, 14-10 ball game. ICC special teams has been strong all year long. Block punt right here. McBride on the block. Bogan able to take it across the goal line. Touchdown Indian. Northwest Justin Crawford would have a whopping game. Runs right here. Little shimmy left, shimmy right, and gone. 55 yards. Back come the Indians. Belton here on this 3-yard touchdown run. Look at that O-line open up for him and able to punch it in for 6 points. Northwest, look at Crawford. Navigate left and then bulldozes his way right into the end zone for 6. Northwest Miller here to McCrary. Watch this. Catch. Bam! Look at that hit. He hangs onto it. That's why this is the toughest league in America. Northwest now starting to pull away. Little defense here. Here's Tristan Aku with the pick, and he would take it in for the score. Touchdown Northwest, and they're pulling away. Karsten Miller here. TD Scamper. And Northwest snaps their 9-game losing streak. They win this one on homecoming, getting past Itawamba, 45-31. At the Decatur, home of the East Central Community College Warriors, as they would entertain Holmes Community College, and there's that brand new Enviro Turf Services field. Second football game they're playing on that surface. They're running the option in Goodman, and here's a good reason why. Nice chunk of yardage here, 28-yard run, and the visitors off to a good start. They'd run it to the right side. Here's the pitch, Trey Massey, and he will tiptoe down the near sideline. Did he get in? No. They're going to mark him upfield. It's a 1st and goal for Holmes. Look at Javon Arnett in motion, takes it, going to stretch the defense, sweeps to the left side, touchdown Holmes. And they lead it early on 6-0 as the rain continues to fall. The umbrella is up, and look at it pouring in Decatur. Here's some defense. Look at Tyler Pace come shooting through to pick up the sack on Benson. Hey, Holmes could play some defense too. Jung with the weak side sack on Hamilton. And this would be a defensive struggle all night long, but they wouldn't be able to stop this guy here. LaMarcus Franks, nice 18-yard run right there, picking up a Warrior 1st down. And look at Franks, like the maestro steering the symphony. Angles left and heads out of bounds for another 1st down. Pretty play here. Hamilton to throw. KB and Ento with the catch near the pylon, 43 yards. Touchdown Warriors. They lead at 7-6. Franks again. He'd rush it 26 times for 153 yards. Tough yards here, as Franks will finish it off now with the speed to the outside, the determination, and gets it across the goal line. 14-6 East Central. Want to show you the athleticism of Benson here for Holmes. Look at him angling right, starting to run out of real estate. Nothing. Looking now, flushed back to the left side. He's going to carry the group that way. Angles right, and look at this. He might get the 1st down, and he does, and out of bounds to stop the clock. But East Central's defense holds, and the Warriors win it. 14-6. To Poplarville we go for the 84th meeting between Pearl River and Jones. Wildcats at home. And there's Kalen Cooper, top 3 passer in the MACJC for Pearl River. They'll be going up against one of the top tacklers in the league, and there's Jamal Lucas of Jones County Junior College. Midway through the 1st quarter, Dale Robinson gonna muscle his way in from 2 yards out. Detto's extra point, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Wildcats. Look at Kenny Coleman here for Jones. Rolling and throwing and hitting Millage with a nice gain here. Slips off a tackle and able to pick up a chunk of yardage for the visitors. Still 1st quarter. Here's Coleman to Rodriguez. Ducksworth, 32-yard strike. 6 minutes to go in the 1st. Game tied at 7. That's right, Ducksworth, you are one of the top receivers in the MACJC. More from Jones offensively. Second quarter now. Look at this 24-yard strike. Again, Rodriguez Ducksworth with the catch. All right, 11 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Here's Tevin Moore from 1 yard out. PAT good. 21-7 in favor of the Bobcats. Time winding down. Got to show you this. Here is Kalen Cooper rolling right, not giving up. Rolling, looking downfield. Launching, and he's got Austin Watts. 58 yards and the touchdown with 1:17 to go. It's 21-14, but Jones would recover the onside kick, and they would run out the clock and win the ball game in Poplarville, 21-14.
Here now, a look at all the scores from Week 4 around the MACJC on the Mississippi Sports Medicine scoreboard. Through 4 weeks of game action, let's take a look at the standings in the MACJC. Time now to take a look at the top performers from Week 4 in the MACJC. Time now for the JUCOweekly.org scouting report, where we look at current MACJC players gaining attention from major senior universities and colleges across the nation. Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College defensive back Justin Evans. He's 6 foot, 190 pounds, and runs a 4.5 40 and finished with 47 tackles, 5 interceptions last season. Evans started every game as a freshman and has already given a verbal commitment to Texas A&M over other high-profile colleges like Auburn, Georgia, Baylor, Ole Miss, and Nebraska. Mississippi Gulf Coast defensive back Tony Bridges. He was a part-time starter last year, totaling 28 tackles, and was the Bulldogs' primary punt and kickoff returner, averaging 30 yards per kickoff return. He is committed to Auburn and is scheduled to graduate in December and enroll at Auburn in January of 2015. Itawamba linebacker Miles Hargis, pictured here on your far left, has early offers from Cal, South Alabama, Texas State, Cincinnati, West Virginia, Memphis, Middle Tennessee, Southern Miss, and Arkansas State. In addition, he was given 2 stars by Rivals.com. Hargis had a big freshman season where he totaled 55 tackles and 9 tackles for loss with 2 pass breakups. He's 6'2", 220 pounds, and is athletic and very aggressive. Each Thursday night throughout the regular season at 10 o'clock, JUCOweekly.org hosts the Mississippi JUCO Football Scoreboard Show on your local Mississippi Super Talk station. For more information on that scoreboard show and MACJC athletics on things like stats, scores, and headline news, you can find that all at JUCOweekly.org. Thank you so much for watching another edition of Inside Mississippi JUCO Football, brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. On behalf of Mike Frazier and the rest of the JUCO Weekly team, I'm Aslan Hodges. We say goodnight from inside the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum with some of the best pictures from Week 4 across the toughest league in all of America. Good night.
Inside Mississippi JUCO Football is brought to you by HeritageProperties.com. More information on 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments can be found at HeritageProperties.com. By the MACJC, the toughest league in America. C-Spire, Farm Bureau Insurance, Mississippi Sports Medicine, EnviroTurf Services, Bank Plus, Mississippi Blood Services, Yesco Custom Signs and Lighting, and Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum.